Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that today we're doing a new reading about love. Who will you marry? There are 4 groups here. The first group is blue, followed by orange, red, and green. So take a deep breath, let your intuition guide you, and pick the heart that calls to you the most. If you're already married, then listen closely and see if this message resonates with you. And if you're single, then let's find out who's coming and what kind of love story is written in your stars. Let's begin. Hello, group number 1. If you choose the blue heart, then let's find out who you will marry. Let me first tap into your energy because it's going to tell me a lot about the person you're going to marry, alright? Okay, what I'm picking up from you is that you are one man, one woman person. You date to marry and you're loyal and committed in relationship. You don't want to waste time. If someone is not right for you or you feel you're picking up that they lie to you, you will move away immediately. And you tend to worry a lot, okay? You've got so many things on your mind and you doubt yourself. Like, am I good enough? Am I worthy enough? Am I gonna marry the right person? You carry a lot on your shoulders, okay? So you should loosen up. And you're the type of person who goes in above and beyond for others, like you love helping people and you don't mind doing it because that's just who you are. But sometimes that can leave you feeling exhausted, right? Because you're so nurturing, so caring, and honestly sometimes you're too nice because people can sense it, can end up walking all over you. So it's time now to set healthy boundaries with certain people because not everyone deserves your beautiful energy and attention. And some of you should raise your standards and protect your peace. Many of you have been through a lot, okay? You've been through some major transformations, losses, and heartbreaks. Life hasn't been easy. But I'm also feeling that you have so many angels and spirit guides around you, helping you, guiding you, and they're fiercely protective of you. They've seen what you've gone through and, they've decided to step in. I'm getting chills here. It's kind of like, they say enough is enough. They're not going to allow anyone into your life who's not serious, who's not offering a real committed relationship. They want you to experience the kind of true love you deserve. You're a very intuitive person yourself. You can pick up on things that others can't. And some of you have already connected to your future spouse on a soul level. You might even have psychic or telepathic moments with them, like feeling their energy or seeing them, hugging them in dreams or sensing them before you meet. You and your future spouse have probably gone through similar life experiences such as heartbreaks, lessons. You both had to grow through pain before you meet each other. I know it's not a positive experience to go through, and sometimes it makes you wonder and compare yourself with others, why their life's so lucky, why they married the person of their dreams but not me. But your spirit's saying keep going, no matter where you are on your journey or how much stuff you've been through, things will turn around for you. And I feel like your luck increases after every heartbreak, every loss, every transformation. Like your life will shoot up, after each transformation. And the universe going to reward you with the person who will treat you right, and they will bring you peace, healing, and light. Your person, is going to be very caring, nurturing, and protective. Family means everything to them, and they would stand up for the people they love, and they treat everyone with kindness and respect. For example, if you go to the restaurant, they would treat the waiter or waitress the same way they treat anyone else. That's just their nature. Very humble, grounded, and full of compassion. Now I'm just getting an image of their eyes, okay? Something special about their eyes. They have a soft, gentle eyes, expressive as well. Like even when you look at them, you can feel you know what they're about to say. I'm getting such a calm and warm energy from this person. They could have strong water energy in their birth chart, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or they could have a prominent planet moon in their birth chart. Very emotionally deep and very intuitive. And you might have some of that energy too, which makes you both connect on a soul level. And your person has also been through a lot, okay? Maybe they were cheated on or treated unfairly in the past, but they learned from it. They're mentally strong, optimistic, and they still believe in love. Or this person is something, okay? They know that true love, does exist out there. They have faith in the universe, in something bigger, and that faith is what leading them to you. This person is very busy right now. They're building themselves up. They may focus on their career. And one thing about them which is unusual, that when they're stressed or going through emotional stuff, they might bury themselves in work in order to forget everything else. That's how they cope. They like to stay productive and stay focused too. They're creative and artistic, they're romantic. They could wear the heart on their sleeve. They express themselves beautifully. They could be a painter, writer, content creator. They might even have a platform where they share their ideas that inspires people. They're genuine, and I feel like, what you see is what you get. No fakeness, just honesty, and they have full of wisdom. Let's see how you meet them. I feel it could happen during a healing period for one or both of you. They might come into your life to help you heal, or you help them heal, or you could meet them after both of you have successfully healed. It's very soul deep connection. You might meet them through friends, siblings, or even online. Right now, I feel they're dealing with a lot, possibly sorting out finances that I mentioned earlier, or stabilizing their life. And once they get things in order, the universe will bring you two together at the perfect time. I keep seeing number 3 here, so it could be an important number for you or for them. You might see an angel number 333 often, or you could meet them in March, or within 3 months or 3 years from now. Let's see what else. Or I'm seeing lots of coins here. So another message is when you come together, you're gonna build a lot of wealth and possibly legacy together. When you two finally come together, everything in your life will start shifting for the better, okay? You transform each other's life. You bring light and happiness into each other's world. And the universe will reward you both for everything that you've been through. I'm seeing long-term stability, emotional fulfillment, even family, a lot of travel together. And when it comes to love, this person is expressive, okay? Their love language is, heartfelt communication. So you hear a lot, they love you, they want to make sure that you feel it. So you would feel seen, heard, and at peace when you're with this person. So you know that they're the right one. You wouldn't get confused or wonder, if they love you, or if they're into you, or if they have someone else, because that's not possible, because they wanted to make sure that you feel them, okay? So it's a true healing lifetime connection. Let's see their zodiac signs. So they could be a Taurus, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So I hope this reading helps, and if it's resonates with you, let me know in the comment, and I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello, group number 2. If you choose an orange heart, then let's find out who you will marry. Let me first tap into your energy, because it's going to tell me a lot about the person you're going to marry, okay? Okay. Alright. I feel that you're very career focused. You want success, power, and stability. You value financial security and commitment, and you could get frustrated or stressed easily when things don't go your way, okay? You have many hopes and dreams, and you want them to happen fast, but sometimes life doesn't operate that way, doesn't happen the way that we always wanted. So you need to be patient with yourself, okay? Some of you already successful or recognized in your field, or have people look up to you. You know what you want in life, and you won't settle for less, and you want a partner who mirrors that energy, someone who's on your level, For example, if you're well educated, you want someone who's equally accomplished, someone with a bachelor's, master's, or even doctorate degree. You value intellectual communication, and someone who knows how to express themselves clearly and deeply. So you could be, good at communication too, and you want someone who's good at communication, and your relationship is quite intellectual. Let's see who your spouse is. I feel that your spouse comes through as hardworking, practical, and passionate. They're quite unpredictable, okay? So it's a bit hard to know what they want now or what they like. When they commit to something, they put their whole heart and soul into making it happen. They're quite ambitious, career-driven, and they like to take action fast, okay? Your future spouse carry lots of masculine energy. They really kind of like action-oriented. Patience may not always be their strongest quality. When they know what they want, they go for it. Similar to relationships, they're straightforward. When they love you, they say it, no beating around the bush. So they crave success and recognition in their field, and they have strong leadership qualities. And they feel that, your future spouse, husband or wife, would be recognized in their field or would have achieved some sort of, momentum in their life. They could be a leader, manager, entrepreneur, and their work might involve counseling, teaching, management, or influencing others, okay? They're good with their words. They're also quite spiritual beneath their strong exterior, okay? Despite being ambitious, they stay connected to a deeper sense of purpose. They have a soft spot for spirituality. Your person inspires others naturally. They may even be in the spotlight or have a magnetic presence. So you notice when they walk into a room, people notice them. They have a commanding appearance. When they talk, people listen. They could be older than you, or very experienced, mature, beyond the age. They could, have multiple jobs or investments to keep them busy. They're quite confident, courageous, and not afraid to speak their mind. Okay, they're quite blunt. They say what they think. And you and your future spouse share similar energy. And they're strong-willed, determined, and protective of loved ones. They stand up for what they believe in, and then they defend the people they care about. What else? Even though they faced losses and challenges, they've learned how to turn pain into power. This person has gone through major personal transformation to become who they are, okay? So, they could be a self-made individual. They build things from scratch. So when you meet them, you might notice they in a stage of rebuilding or leveling up. They're quite visionary and think long-term, not just for themselves, but for future generations. They think about others, okay? They know how to empower others through their words and action. And talking to them will inspire you. You can learn a lot from their life experiences. They help you grow, both personally and professionally. They're excellent communicators, possibly public speakers or mentors, they're good at communication. They could be wealthy or living a comfortable, even lavish lifestyle. So I don't think they would be struggling financially. Some of them may be in the public eye or well-known in their field. So I'm not surprised, if your future spouse, become famous one day. Because of their success, they attract jealousy from others. You may notice that, a lot of people wouldn't like your person. Their work could be competitive as well, but they stay focused and grounded. They know what's real and what's not. They're quite practical, okay? And when they find the right person, they're loyal and generous with their time and resources. They're quite bossy sometimes at home or at work. They could be a leader. They have a commanding appearance, presence. They have a Midas touch. Everything they invest in turns to gold. This person's quite successful. They're quite talented, okay? Because they work hard, take risks, and believe in themselves. So you can see that, luck, success, and fame naturally follow them. You might meet this person through work, a creative project, or while you out enjoying yourself, or with others, maybe at an event or social gathering, or somewhere you feel confident and happy. I feel like when you meet this person, they elevate your life in every way, not in terms of material, but also emotional support. They a strong provider, someone who takes care of the home and family, a breadwinner at home. They speak truth, okay? They don't beat around the bush. They're quite fair and truthful. They might be competitive in their field. They're kind of like a soldier, when they go to work, kind of like a soldier, go to the battlefield. Another thing is that a lot of people would feel jealous of your spouse's talent and personality, but that just shows how gifted your person is. Let's see what else. And this person is truly special, guys. Ambitious, inspiring, loyal, deeply devoted to people they love. They might gear more towards career than family responsibility, home life, okay? Let's see what's their zodiac signs. They could be Sagittarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So I hope this helps, guys. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments, and I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello, Group 3. If you choose the red heart, then let's find out who you will marry. But first, I need to tap into your energy because it will tell me a lot about the person you're destined to be with, okay? Alright. You're highly spiritual. You're deeply connected to your emotions, feelings, and intuition. And sometimes you can be moody. Your energy tends to fluctuate depending on your faith or how things are going in your life. For example, today you may feel very happy because everything goes exactly as you want, but tomorrow you could feel under the weather or tired and don't believe in your faith, your power. You can be impatient at times because you like things to happen quickly, and when you start something, you want to finish it. You're quite punctual, responsible, and someone who knows how to get things done. When it comes to love, I see that you are loyal and committed. You are homebody. You like to, take care of home, and you're not afraid for spouse to go to work and take care of the family financially. You want a genuine love, not just a relationship arranged or introduced by others. You believe in marrying someone you truly love and respect. So I believe this group is not much for arranged marriage. Some of you probably been hurt before, but you've learned from those experiences, so you don't settle for less. You rather wait for the right person than marry the wrong one. You believe in the universe, the creator, that out there someone amazing for you. You have a clear idea of the kind of partner you want. You could write down in the journal or manifest them. You want someone successful, ambitious, and capable of helping you grow and elevate your life. You want someone can add value to your life. You don't mind someone smarter than you or more successful than you. You don't mind that. Now let's look at your future spouse energy, okay? Okay, they have strong leadership qualities. They could be a manager, business owner, or someone in position of authority. If they haven't reached this stage, in the future they will. They're proactive. They don't wait for opportunities. They create them instead, okay? They don't sit at home to wait for things to fall on their lap. Instead, they get out there. They follow their intuition. They go with the flow to make things happen. They're quite visionary, ambitious, and respected in their community. They could have many people look up to them for guidance or inspiration. This person is driven, career-focused, and financially smart. They know how to grow their wealth and are always seeking ways to improve. They're good at handling with finance, okay? So you can trust them with money. I see airplanes and cars, so they travel a lot for work, business, or they could have a lot of clients from different countries, or they could be different from you culturally. They could, come from a different country, religion. They're really confident, outspoken, and not afraid to stand out or do things differently, okay? They're quite original. They could be a center of attention as well. They could be self-employed or run their own company one day. They're independent. Because of that, they may have several people working under them or even be somewhat famous or well-known in their field. What else? So despite being career-oriented, they deeply value family. They're protective and make sure their loved ones are safe and happy. Some of them could have trust issues due to past experiences, so they don't really open up easily. But once they trust you, they would be loyal and dependable for life. Spiritually, they may share similar beliefs with you, such as meditation, yoga, or faith in a higher power. They or you could have to adapt in the relationship or require some travel because of the long distance or the difference in culture, religion. They're quite confident and attractive, and they take a good care of themselves, okay? They are image conscious. I sense that strong Libra or Venus energy in their birth chart, or they could be a Libra, Sun, or rising. They're hardworking, determined, and visionary. Much like Elon Musk, someone who set goals and pursues them relentlessly. They don't really care what other people say. They just stick to their goals, They're really unique. Failure doesn't stop them. Failure doesn't exist in their book. If they fail, they always get back up and try again. Because of this attitude, they're destined for success. You might meet this person through work, a business event, or during a major life change or traveling. It's kind of like, when you get out of the house, you could meet them or you travel somewhere and then things happen. Also, divine timing will play a big role here. So I believe, you want things to happen at a specific timing, like marry before 25 or 30. But sometimes life doesn't happen that way, doesn't always happen the way that we want. But for some of you, you have to go through a significant personal transformation or a really bad breakup, and then you meet this person. And when they enter your life, they bring respect, stability, and protection. They will treat you the way that you like to be treated. They treat you with deep care, like a precious drop of water in their palm. Just show how precious you are to their eyes. This person will be both a protector and provider. So when you marry this person, you wouldn't have to worry about stuff financially. They go out and then bring money home. You might even share a past life connection. Perhaps you were married in another lifetime, and in this life you meet again. I see number 7 here, so it could be a significant number for you. You might meet them within 7 days, 7 weeks, or 7 months from now, or you could meet them in July. July could be an important month for you or for them. You could also see entry number 777. It's just a sign to let you know that you're on the right path, or very soon you meet this person, and when they enter your life, everything will change for the better. You will have so much luck, abundance, and happiness. Or another weird message I get is that if nothing is happening right now, nothing good is happening, and when this person shows up, everything around you becomes so lucky. You get more money, you get more good deals, you get so much luckier. And they will help you level up in every way. And they will bring you peace, harmony, and emotional fulfillment. They could have lots of investment as well. This person is shooting for the star. They have a lot of things in their mind, They could be an extrovert as well, and they're not afraid to share their wealth with others, the people that they trust. They're really hardworking, guys. Even if they are work for themselves, they don't mind to work on the weekend or at night when everyone else is sleeping. They like to make a big difference, make a positive impact in the world. And they really strong emotionally and physically. They say what they think. They really truthful. And they do things that makes them happy and aligned with their goals, vision. And some of them are quite impatient, okay? You could mirror their energy as well. So let's see what zodiac signs. They could be an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Libra, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. That's all I have for you today. I hope this helps, and if this reading resonates with you, then let me know in the comments, and I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello, group 4. If you choose the green heart, then let's find out who you will marry. But first, let me tap into your energy because it will tell me a lot about the person you're going to marry. Okay, you've gone through a lot in life, and sometimes it makes you wonder if you ever find true love and get married. And some of you could change where you live or move around a lot. You're very loving and caring. Your energy feels easygoing and simple. You're the kind of person who just wants to be happy. You're not that greedy or overly ambitious. Just go out there and, climb the ladder of career, be the CEO or manager, You value simple joys in life, such as love, marriage, a happy home, children, and a peaceful life built together with someone you care about. You like to follow your own heart and make your own choices sometimes. You don't want to be controlled or judged by others, even by your parents or family's expectations about who you should marry or what kind of career you should have or what field you should study. You believe that happiness doesn't come from status or money, but from peace, love, emotional freedom, and the way people treat each other. You love to travel, explore new places, meet new people, and share good energy. You're friendly, open, and approachable, and people feel safe and comfortable around you. I just get a taste of candy, so it tells me that you have a sweet and calming aura, and others naturally fall for your charm, and you might even be a bit of a heartbreaker without realizing it. You're quite passionate and put your whole heart into what you love. You don't like chaos or dramas. You try to avoid that at all costs. You prefer stability and honesty. You like things that make sense, things that you can trust. Your spirit is light, curious, and adventurous. You dream a life full of love, travel, and meaningful connection. And you value friendships, okay? You may not have a lot of friends, but once, someone you consider as a friend, they could be lifelong friends. Now let's talk about your future spouse. Okay, they have a lot of love to give. Oh, they're really romantic and giving. They're sensitive and emotional, but also very independent. They like to stay busy, okay? They carry a lot on their shoulder. They don't want to burden others. They like to take care of their stuff themselves. And they chase new ideas, new projects, and new opportunities. They're quite driven, but they don't like being stuck in one place for too long. I see a connection to water, so they may live near the sea. They love the beach, or they travel a lot. And before they meet you, this person may have gone through pain, disappointment, and heartbreak. They've gone through a lot, but instead of becoming bitter, they've used that pain to grow wiser and stronger. They've learned to raise their standards, and now they're quite selective about who they let into their life. Not everyone now get access to their energy. They could have, someone betray them in the past or lie to them or cheated on them. And now they be very successful. Maybe even people who once doubted them or treated them badly are now trying to get close. Others admire them and often seek their advice. I just get an energy from them, that calm, soothing aura. They could have a soft voice, yet powerful presence. There's something healing about them. I see lots of green herbs here. They could work in the medical field, teaching, therapy, or spiritual healing, or simply they have a natural gift for helping and healing others. This person is family oriented. They love their family above everything else. This is the kind of person you would proudly want to take home and introduce to your parents. They dream of building their own empire. And another thing about this person is they want to do things themselves, and they don't want to ask for help much and burden others. They prefer to handle their responsibilities quietly and are proud of being self-reliant. They manifesting a deep, passionate, and mutually loving relationship, one where both partners give equally. They don't want anyone who takes advantage of their kindness, money, or emotions, because they've been used before, so now they're cautious. They can spot if you're lying, or if you genuinely love them. But their heart is incredibly generous. For example, if they have $10, they would gladly give you $9 and keep just $1 themselves. That's how giving they are. Because of this, they might attract many admirers, potential lovers, but they're still waiting for the right one. They're quite romantic and intuitive, but also no nonsense. This person, is quite black and white. You know what I mean? They're not into fake stuff. They can see through lies easily. If someone tries to deceive them, they walk away without hesitation. They have no problem with that, They love nature, walking barefoot on the ground, going to the beach, feeling the sun and air. They really like to be outdoors. They could, go to the gym. That's how they recharge their spiritual energy. They love meditation as well. They may even receive intuitive or psychic insights while being nature or meditation. I get an image of their face that they quite attractive, charming. They have a youthful appearance as well. They could be, younger than their age. They have a sense of humor that makes people feel at ease. So if you're tense or unhappy, they could make you laugh. So you never get bored when you're with this person. Another thing about them is that at first, they might seem a bit cold, distant, or reserved. But once you get to know them, they're warm, funny, and deeply caring. They can be introvert, they're observant, they don't like to talk much. Of course, they talk when they need to, but they like to observe things, people. They're quiet and excellent at keeping secrets, okay? If you have anything you don't want to tell anyone, then, just tell your spouse, and then they keep it forever. So let's see how you meet them. So you could meet them through friends, social gatherings, or online for some of you. Another message is that some of you could meet them when you everything in your life is sorted, Now I see number 11, so you could see entry number 111 a lot. So it's a sign that this person is coming. It's the universe way of saying your wish is on its way, I feel like they will find you. They will come to you almost as if destiny brings them into your life. So some of you, you don't have to go out of your way to find this person, not just in a desperate way. This person is deeply family-oriented, loyal, and romantic. Or it's kind of like a ride or die. When they see you as the right one, they go full in, all in for you. Once they commit, they're yours for life. Your partner, your teammate, your soulmate, your partner in crime. They love you for who you are, no matter of how rich you are or how, smart you are. They love you for who you are. So genuine, they're serious about commitment and don't like to waste time. When they realize you're the one, things might move quickly, possibly even marriage soon after meeting. 6 months or less than a year. You don't have to date for 7 years, 5 years, and then wait for them to pop up. No, once they know that you're the one, they move things fast. This person wants to build a home. They kind of like a family man, even though they want, their career focus, they want to get things in order financially. They value financial security for family, for future generation, but they want to build a home and a future together with the right person. And you might be traveling a lot with them. They could be a foreigner. You could marry someone from a different country, and you might even relocate with them. A lot of movements, okay? I just see a lot of movement, travel around, move around a lot. This person, kind of like very loyal, okay? They really respect you. They truthful. They fair as well. They kind of like a one man or one woman person. And they want to have a happy and successful home life, not just for career, but also home life. And if one of them is missing, they wouldn't feel emotionally satisfied. This is who they are. So let me check their zodiac signs. So they could be an Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's all I have for you today. I hope this is encouraging. If this reading resonated with you, then let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.